No, I understand. That's good. The first film that I remember seeing that blew my mind was Star Wars, and I was 4. That just sort of opened the door to understanding what it was like to sit in the theater and have the experience of being lost in a world. Many. Many. I had the benefit in high school of a film teacher who showed us everything from Hitchcock to Godard. Took my inspiration about being a filmmaker through him. Probably the French Connection. There was no music over it. It wasn't like it was scored to, it was just the sound of the cars smashing into each other and the engines, and it all felt very real. We shot a plane crash sequence. So we shot it in a real plane in zero gravity in Bordeaux. The idea is that you rocket up to the sky at the speed of a rocket, you even out, and then you free fall straight down for 22 seconds. And when you free fall, you go weightless. It was pretty cool to do that. Raging Bull has the best fight choreography I've ever seen.
Come on, Ray.
The way that Scorsese takes the camera and puts you inside that ring and is inventing camera moves that feel like they've never been done before and really haven't been done since, I think is very special. Darth Vader, probably because he was the first one.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
But mostly because his story was very emotional. He was a mystery for a long time, and then obviously he's Luke's father. Spoiler, sorry, I didn't mean to tell the world. I think the idea of making the mummy a woman to me was the reason to make the movie. One of the things that defines the Universal monsters is that you are scared of the monsters and you sympathize with the monsters.
There's nothing on earth like the mummy.
And it's because their stories are very human. Kill Bill is a pretty great example.
This is what you get for fucking around Yakuzas!
What's fascinating about her is that she was bad for a long time in her life and then tried to get away from it. Probably The Exorcist. I think that's probably the scariest movie I've ever seen. The first 10 minutes of that movie are terrifying, and that's before you even get to the possessed girl. But you're filled with a deep sense of dread and that something really terrible is coming. We talked about that a lot in the look and the texture of our film and how we could pull elements and make the audience feel the same thing.